Hello Leo, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I'm Mystic Jen, and this is your reading for September 2020. This is a general read. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Just take what does, leave the rest behind. Check your other sun signs. Energies or vice versa. Can be your energy or someone else's energy. Male, female, can be reversed. Okay? Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And feel free to leave comments and share my videos. It is greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and we're going to get some messages from the Flower of the Night Oracle. Ooh. There's two cards that really wanted to jump. And I am going to actually take them both. Okay. We have commitment. And we have influence. You know, there could be a certain commitment that is influencing your decision making. And I feel as though that you need to be very mindful of the commitments that you take on, whether it's friendship or love or family, work, whatever the situation is. But it feels like somebody in this commitment is very influential. Whether this is a good influence or a bad influence, we will find out when we get more cards. But definitely feels like, you know, being in this commitment is definitely an influence. Let's see what we have here. We have fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Okay. Now that tells me a lot there. It's like you need to realign your commitments, because it seems like that there is an influence. Somebody is not influencing you in a very positive manner, or they are having a negative influence on your life, but somehow you feel committed to them. But there's seems to be some really reckless behavior, acting without thinking, reckless actions. And it's going to lead to some conflicts. It doesn't feel like this is a very healthy commitment right now. Just being real with you, Leo. That could actually be even some sort of obsession. That other person could be obsessed with you, or you obsessed with them. That's very unhealthy. That is influencing things. There could be a third party or an outside person influencing a current commitment that you have committed yourself to, and you know it's going to lead to trouble. Earth. Okay, Earth is about grounding. Earth is in the physical plane, and that's telling me like your environment. There is some Leos out there that their environment is very toxic, and you know, going on a whim and doing things without thinking, it's like leading somebody down a bad road. And Earth is also, this card of Earth has when this particular card comes up in this deck, it represents a need to focus on our reverence and application for natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassion, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can ever imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. Okay, So this card is probably inviting you to drop your reckless behavior. Feels like an invitation to drop reckless behavior. Okay, let's see what comes up next. So we're going to get into the meat of the reading. Okay, we have the Two of Athames with, it came out with the Five of Wands. This speaks volumes. This is conflict. And that is what this card is talking about, a conflict arising due to some reckless behavior. And I feel like there's somebody in your circle who is a bad influence, maybe giving you bad advice, causing you to maybe make some poor judgment calls or poor decisions. And this commitment means that you need to be committed to earth. You need to be committed to yourself. You need to be committed to being committed to others in a positive manner. This definitely feels like conflicts. I feel mischief that is going to lead to a confrontation here. Wow. Okay, we have the old oak tree and we have the King of Chalices. King of Chalices acts upon based on his emotions. The old oak tree, this is the Hanged Man. It's almost like I think that you are kind of like feeling stuck. Like, okay, I'm committed to this cause. I'm committed to these people, this group of people. I'm committed to this person in my life. And I'm hanging there. I don't know what to do. Nine of Chalices. Eight of Athames. You know, clear thinking. Ace of Swords. Eight or Athames. Six of Chalices. The Fool or the Green Man, and we also have the Six of Athames. There's a lot of air energy here. Air energy represents conflicts. It represents communication. It represents mental thought, logical thinking, problem solving. Underneath we have the Knight of Chalices. I'm just sitting here like SMH, you know, it just feels like a very bad circumstance, a very bad judgment call, somebody getting themselves involved in a situation that they knew may not have been the healthiest. Somebody pledged their self to another person, and I think that other person has been a bad influence. That I hate to say that. It's like, Leah, you put this wish out there. You wanted this person so bad. You know, the universe granted it. And I feel like it was granted to teach a lesson. Now somebody's feeling very stuck. Eight of Athames. The Oak King. Also known as the Hangman. Somebody's feeling stuck. And what they really need to do is see things in a different perspective. Somebody may even be becoming enlightened, understanding, because clarity of thought, thinking clearly, it's like the answers, it's like that aha moment. It's like, okay, I see what's going on here. But now it feels like a crisis. What do I do? And, you know, on the surface, everything looks hunky-dory. Everything looks very abundant. But there's somebody who's very much mastering their emotions. That other person may show you kindness. The other person may, you know, offering you cups, invitations, abundance in love. It's almost like the bad boy or the bad girl. You know, everybody has that, I think, at some point in time. I know I had mine in my young days. That boyfriend or girlfriend that is the bad boy or the bad girl. And this is kind of the energy I'm feeling from this. That even though they may show love, this person may shower with gifts. Because I see if there's a full table there. On an emotional level, everything is there. And this may have actually been somebody from your childhood that you've known for a long time. And somebody wished them into existence and took action on it. That's what I feel here. Seven of Athames. You know, this is somebody who does not act with integrity. This is calling you to act with integrity, but I feel like another person that you're involved with, maybe this is not romantic, maybe this is a friendship, but that does not act with integrity with this card coming up. You know, this next statement's not going to be for everybody, but somebody may have received stolen property. Just saying. Because it's like he stole something and bringing it home to his partner. That's the energy I get here. And then we got the Wheel of the Year card. This is karma. The wheel is spinning. You know, I feel like karma's going to come around. And when it does, Five of Pentacles or Four of Pentacles. You know, it's like you're going to have to, somebody's going to have to pinch and save. Somebody's going to have to really hang on to what physical possessions, their money that they have. Because, you know, I just feel like that there is something going down in the karmic world that is reflected on someone who's had a bad influence on you. And while you're with this person, that karma could affect you as well because of their actions, because it's more or less you're in that environment. I have a feeling this is not going to be a popular reading, but the good news is with the Fool card here is there is going to be an opportunity for a new start, turning over a new leaf. And in the emotional realm, this is emotions, this is spirit, this is relationships. Taking the leap of faith. I feel this is taking a leap of faith and freeing yourself from this. Being more committed to yourself and your own self-growth to allow a new opportunity to come in that is more stable. I just feel like there's shady business. Going on here. Okay. I feel like this is a major warning to somebody. And if you don't know about the shady shit yet, the truth is going to come out. Somebody's tongue is going to wag. If you are still in the dark and you have no clue what this is all about, the truth is coming out in September. Somebody's going to wag their tongue. It's like shady business. Somebody's tongue is going to wag. mentally you feel like you're stuck. But that's all a mental game, and I think it's part of this other person energy that they portray onto you. Perhaps, you know, for someone, there may be a double life. Your person may be living a double life, and that's maybe where this conflict comes up at. It's like maybe a wife or a husband comes out of the woodwork and you're like, what is this shit? You know, it's like they are sneaky with that Seven of Swords that was up over here. It's like they are sneaky and they're hiding something. They're living recklessly. Okay, we got the Key card. The Heart, the key that unlocks the heart. Faithful. A friend. This is important. You know, I feel like that this is very important advice. Important advice coming from a trusted friend who has your best interest in mind. You may have already been, there's information coming. Somebody's tongue is going to wag, and it is information that you can trust. And I also feel that there is somebody else that is a trusted friend that does have an interest in you, Leo, but they're not saying as much at this point. But you have the key of unlocking their heart, or they have the key of unlocking yours. And trust and faithfulness. But most of all, I feel like a trusted friend who has your heart. You know, they are giving you the answer to your problems, best advice that they can possibly give you. That almost like there's this need to follow this advice. It's advice that is solid. Okay. Clear the table for a minute here, and we're going to toss the runes. Okay. You got two runes that came up here, Cancer. And let me go ahead and zoom in on these a little bit. Okay, what I am getting from these runes is there is definitely a weakness. It's like this person makes you feel weak, and it is an illusion. It's almost like, I want to say that some mind manipulation in making you feel weak. I'm hearing the term weak in the knees. And the way that they act with the showering of gifts almost makes you, that might be the reason why you're stuck there. But this is a card of friendship. This could be a friend. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This might be a friendship. That friend that gets you into trouble all the time. Or that's always into trouble. That you have to watch that they don't lead you astray. But more so, we had the dog card, we had the owls card, which is wise counsel. It is conversations, it is communication. And being the owl, it's wise communication. And this is saying that, you know, you feel weak, but there is a trusted friend who is willing to step out and lift you up and try to give you good advice. And Spirit is telling me that you need to listen to them. They have your best interest in mind, and they're doing this like a selfless act of putting themselves out there to try to show you that they care. Okay, this is what I have for you. Leo, I do hope that you find this helpful and useful. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. If I said Cancer at any point in this video, I do apologize. I meant to say Leo. This is Leo's reading. And I will see you next time. Blessed be.